Seems like yesterday we used to rock the show. I laced the track, you locked the flow. So far from hanging on the block for dough. Notorious, they got to know that life ain't always what it seemed to be. Words can't express what you mean to me. Even though you're gone, we still a team. Through your family, I'll fulfill your dreams.
Yvette Alexander, my favorite auntie, was an amazing and devoted person. Born on July 4th, 1958, she was a person who always wanted the best for her family. She was like a second mom to me, and all the memories I have of her will never be forgotten. She always made sure I was all right, and whenever I didn't have, she would go out her way to make sure I didn't go without. She raised 4 kids, Antonio, Mark, Kwani, and Diva, my 4 cousins who she loved dearly. I remember when I was younger, she always used to cook me her famous hamburgers and call me her favorite nephew. Not because I was special, but because she always believed in me. And a couple of months before she passed, she was able to meet my wife and my 3 children. She was a mother, an aunt, a sister, and sometimes she had to be a father. And she raised her children to the best of her ability. My favorite auntie recently passed away on December 1st, 2017, and she would be missed, but she would never be forgotten. And I just want to let her know that we all love her from the bottom of our heart, and we appreciate everything she did for us.
We love you, auntie.
In the future, can't wait to see if you open up the gates for me. Reminisce sometime. The night they took my friend. Try to black it out, but it plays again. When it's real, feeling's hard to conceal. Can't imagine all the pain I feel. Give anything to hear half your breath. I know you're still living your life after death.
Every move I make, every single day, every time I pray, I'll be missing you. Thinking of the day when you went away. What a life to take, what a bond to break. I'll be missing you.
Jack Alexander, my grandfather was a hardworking and wonderful man. Born on June 3rd, 1920, he was a person who loved his family, and because of the early death of my grandmother, he was a single father who raised 4 children on his own. Stevie, Yvette, Walter, and Jackie. My grandfather was one of the smartest men I've ever met in my life, and he spoke multiple languages. I remember when I was younger, he told me and my sister if we could find a word in a dictionary that he couldn't spell, he would give us $5 per word. We tried so hard to find a word, but by the end of the night, we were still broke because I believe that man could spell every word in the dictionary. He also served in the military and was a war veteran, and he inspired me so much throughout my life that I now speak 2 languages and hope to learn more. He passed away on July 27, 2009, and I love him so much, and he will be missed, but he will never be forgotten.
We love you, Grandpa.
It's kinda hard with you not around. Know you in heaven smiling down, watching us while we pray for you. Every day we pray for you, till the day we meet again. In my heart is where I keep you, friend. Memories give me the strength I need to proceed, strength I need to believe.
Wayne Jenkins, my Uncle Mo, was born on January 20th, 1964, and he was one of the most courageous and strongest men I ever knew. Dedicated to his family, he was strict but always wanted the best for his children. He had 7 kids, Moet, Keonta, Viola, Malcolm, Michael, Jarul, and Jacqueline. My Uncle Mo was a very loving person, and his heart was so big that you could probably fit the whole world inside of it. And although I only spent 7 years of my life really getting to know him, it's like I knew him for a whole lifetime. I will always remember the arguments him and my dad used to have, but the next day it was like nothing ever happened. And they would be brothers again. And that's because they loved each other so much that the bond between those 2 could never be broken. My uncle passed away on December 31st, 2013, and he will be missed, but he will never be forgotten.
We love you, Uncle Mo.
My thoughts big, I
Fix it
just
up.
can't define. Wish I could turn back the hands of time. Us in the 6, shop for new clothes and kicks. You and me taking flicks, making hits, stages they receive you on. Still can't believe you're gone. Give anything to hear half your breath. I know you still living your life after death.
Every move I make, every single day, every time I pray, I'll be missing you. Thinking of the day
date, I